Once upon a time, there was a garden. It wasn't just any garden, it was a place of perfect peace. Adam and Eve walked among the trees, enjoying the beauty and abundance of God's creation. In the center of it all stood the tree of life, and beside it, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, the one tree from which God had told them not to eat. But one day, a crafty and deceitful serpent approached Eve. "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree?" he asked. With these subtle words, he sowed doubt in her heart. Eve repeated God's command, but the serpent insisted that the fruit of this tree would give them wisdom, making them like God, knowing good and evil. Eve looked again at the fruit. It did seem good. It was desirable for gaining wisdom. So she took some, ate it, and shared it with Adam, who was with her. In that instant, their eyes were opened, but not to see the glory of God or the beauty of the garden, but to their own nakedness. They realized they had disobeyed God. They had broken His law. And in that moment of shame, they tried to cover themselves by sewing fig leaves together. When they heard God walking in the garden in the cool of the day, fear gripped them, and they hid among the trees. But God called out, "Where are you?" Adam and Eve confessed what they had done, but they shifted the blame. Adam said, "The woman you gave me is the one who did it." And the woman said, "It was the serpent who deceived me." Because of their choice, sin and death entered the world. The serpent was cursed to crawl on the ground and face ultimate defeat one day. The woman would experience pain in childbirth, and the man would have to work hard against the earth, his labor marked with sweat. In the end, both would return to the dust from which they were made. Yet even in judgment, God gave a promise. One day the offspring of the woman would crush the serpent's head, though in the process he would suffer. A faint light of redemption shone in the darkness of their loss. God, in His mercy, clothed Adam and Eve with garments of skin, covering them more fully than leaves could. Then He sent them out of Eden, away from the tree of life, so they would not live forever in their fallen state. At the garden's entrance, He placed cherubim with a flaming sword, guarding the way back. And so the story of humanity began, marked by sin and separation from God, yet carrying the first hope of restoration through the one promised from the very beginning. Thank you for watching this journey through the story of Genesis 3. May its timeless message inspire hope and reflection in your own life, wishing everyone peace, grace, and renewed strength on your path ahead.